coming this summer, Indiana Jones in the movie that cost too much that it shouldn't have because it had studios got too much money.
Yeah, quest for the crystal budget.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Cinemagasm on coming this summer.
Yeah, we're here.
It's Monday. We give you the shit that happened last week.
Yeah,
right?
not to be confused with our other most popular podcast, Jumping the Gun. This is Cinemagasm. Jumping the Gun. Cinemagun. Ew. Gungasm. That's a movie.
Gungasm.
That sounds like
a heavy metal band.
That's like, hey Kyle, I got this movie pitch for guns.
Right.
Guns.
It's got
guy with guns for hands. Yeah. So we're talking.
Oh, man. Week in entertainment.
South Park dropped. We're talking Super Bowl. We're talking box office
Rihanna
numbers.
Pregnant again.
We're talking. What else is coming up? Ant-Man is expected to
3-4 days away.
Drop this weekend, right?
Yeah.
So
we're going early.
Yeah, we're going to the red carpet that happened a week
ago. The local red carpet one here.
No, the one that happened a week ago.
We're going to take the time machine?
Yeah, well, we're going to quantum verse through to go back to the red carpet.
Right, because of the... Yeah.
I watched Endgame. I know all about time travel and quantum physics, so I could teach a fucking college class. Well, let's go right into box office. Do we have?
Do you want to go? I was going to start with the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's do
that's
Super
the
Bowl.
most
Maybe
relevant
that's important.
thing.
I didn't realize the box office is my Super Bowl.
Right, but I mean for entertainment, and I'm not as big of a football guy as I used to be. For it grades on you when your favorite team sucks for 30 years. You don't care anymore.
What if that favorite team made it to the Super Bowl?
At this point, I don't even.
You wouldn't care, but you'd care a little bit more.
The child inside me that's
you
half
care
dead
a little bit more.
Yeah.
No, I would if I gave a shit about any team.
It was a really good game, but it was another one where the refs, with less than a minute left, made a call that probably
all right.
shouldn't
Who gives
be.
a shit? Let's talk about the commercials. Okay.
So
Steve
and the
Martin,
halftime show, right?
Ben Stiller reprises his role as
I didn't think they were that good this year
Derek
again.
Zoolander. There was a couple. There was like a
couple.
handful. You pick them up. Some slip.
The
through your
Breaking
fingers.
Bad one was good.
I didn't watch
thought.
the Breaking Bad one. I skipped out during halftime or before halftime. So
you were done.
I missed a couple commercials. Yeah, but I caught the Steve Martin, the Pepsi ads.
Yeah.
Where he's like doing the Pepsi.
See, I saw the Ben Stiller only one.
Yeah.
Like he did his own, where he's he's like Zoolander. And
I think there was
another.
there's supposed to be another one with like both of them in it. Yeah, because like they released that one like forever ago, where they're like both in the same promo.
Yeah, they had some weird. They hyped this. Who's in the zebra costume or the thing, like where they're showing someone like running through a mall, and then it ended up being like a commercial for flag football for women getting into the NFL. But like the person takes off their mask, and I don't even know who it was. I think it was like maybe an NFL celebrity. I don't even remember who it was.
What swing and a miss?
I was so like underwhelmed for.
Damn.
I don't know. For the immediate event it is, I just feel like it should have been.
Yeah, I never care about the game, but the commercials and let's talk about movie trailers especially.
Which was most of the commercials. Let's get into
most
that.
of the commercials,
This is why you're
which I was
tuned
surprised.
in
So let's run down the list real quick. We got Fast X, we got Flash, we got Guardians 3. I don't know, did Ant-Man get a spot?
I think it got a TV spot.
Did Marvels get a spot?
No, that did not happen.
No, that didn't happen.
That
was rumored to happen, but I guess it didn't, huh? I was kind of excited to see.
I think we're going to see some drop.
I want to see what it looks like.
I think Ant-Man. Things are going to drop this week with Ant-Man.
Yeah. Which is why we got to get in there and review that fucking movie right now. I rewatched Black Panther recently, and it definitely holds up on the second rewatch for sure. That movie, Wakanda Forever, fucking rules. Yeah. So, if you were worried about that, Flash trailer was kind of a letdown.
Yeah,
honestly.
I kind of like we're gonna do a separate video about that.
Yeah, I kind of want to touch on it though because it debuted Michael Keaton and also Ben Affleck returning as Batman.
Oh, they just drowned. They covered you in member berries.
I know. I didn't get member berries though when Michael Keaton shows up and goes and he still can't move in that goddamn fucking cowl and he goes a Batman, and I'm like
a Batman.
Damn it.
Remember?
I'm like, I remember when you were Vulture, and that was like way better than those Batman movies. You know what I mean? Like, even though Batman 89 and Batman Returns are like fucking awesome, they're just like Michael Keaton though. Okay. That's not like Tobey Maguire and fucking Andrew Garfield showing up. It's not the same thing. No.
I felt like they threw 30 out of a 30-second spot, 25 of it was Batman.
Yeah.
Batman. And then all these other side characters, and then the title card comes down, and it's like the Flash and Flashpoint.
It showed none of the third act, though. It showed none of the third act.
It's because they're still
Who gives
working
a
on
shit?
it.
Yeah, I know. So more
the Guardians thing was. I mean, like. Some of the trailers, like we don't like to do the stuff that other channels do because we also like to enjoy the movie, and we also
I don't like being
encourage you guys
anything.
to not be completely spoiled because it kind of takes the oomph out of the movie, and then you become one of those jaded assholes on Reddit that's criticizing every possible thing that can be done.
Dan,
you know what I mean? Like, but like seriously, sometimes you got to step back and just like be surprised.
Yeah,
enjoy the moment.
Yeah. No, Ant-Man, I don't know if I'm going to be surprised by anything because like. I know MODOK's gonna be in it. I know he's Yellow Jacket, or I know fucking King's in it.
Well, this is the beginning of Phase 5 and the start of all the build up to the.
I know Bill Murray's fucking
in-game level Avengers, right? So this is finally the start to all that.
Yeah.
So I think we know that. I don't think too many permanent.
It's
pieces
like okay,
are gonna...
an example of that is like She-Hulk. Like, man, I wish I didn't know Daredevil was in it. And then when you see that helmet, you go like, dude, wait a minute. Are they gonna put fucking? That's like the Netflix helmet. So like, are they fucking putting in? It's not Ben Affleck, so
That's the thing that sucks. Is a lot of these things, most of them, almost all of them are shot with a style of the person watching has no idea.
So we got to show them.
But
everything.
The trailers are cut with obviously Daredevil.
Flash shows Zod, Supergirl, Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, the two Flashes. Both played by Ezra Miller. One's probably Reverse Flash for some
one's
reason.
before he committed the felonies, and then the ones I don't know.
They did all the shoots of the bad Flash after the fact. Yeah.
This is the reshoots. This is him after he's done his time, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. You're right. I forgot. I wasn't being funny.
Barry Allen Flash is he, so we're in the clear. If we're talking about Flash,
well, that's what,
you know what I mean? Because they are.
No, because we're not that show, and I wasn't. We weren't. It's why he corrected me because I wasn't trying to be a smart ass.
I know, but I'm just trying to say, because we'll get pounced on for that instantly.
Well, because people think we're being smart asses, which we weren't.
I forgot. I dislike that person.
You just like Ezra Miller as a human being.
I don't think Ezra Miller is a good actor
either. That's right. Your stuff goes more on the artistic side.
I'm in the anti-Ezra Miller camp, not even for fucking political reason, but my clip always goes back to that where he's like
when they choke out the
where they're choking out the fan, and then like all the allegations and all this crazy shit, which like is mostly on video, you know what I mean? But like it's like they're Flash, and I'm like, no. Also, CW Flash is my Flash. I grew up with that Flash, so. That dude's
not my Flash. Hashtag.
Hashtag not my Flash.
Right.
Fucking literally. I watched that trailer and I was like, man, you just don't fucking.
They could. I know.
I'm like, I see it. I get it. They're trying, but like, nah. Yeah, no. Like, just get TV Flash. They did Flashpoint in TV Flash. They did it. And
that's why James Gunn, he doesn't have original ideas.
Really
anyway.
Fucking good, and it was set up for like 3 seasons.
I think we have a good jumping the gun with the trailer breakdown for that.
Oh, yeah, I just did it.
The only good trailer thing that I thought, which was actually surprised me because I didn't want more Super Mario Brothers reveal, is they did a plumbing commercial. And
they didn't do a trailer.
No, they gave you like and it was an homage to the old 90s show with the actual live action. They played that song, and I'm like, okay, now I'm officially back on because that's how you do it. They gave nothing from the movie.
I still think that movie will be too short.
It's going to be too short, but I think it's not going to be as bad.
But I think it will be too short because they do have plans to make others.
Yeah. It's probably going to be good.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get a Zelda movie.
They showed in a poster more of the racers on the Mario Kart thing, and it's mostly Donkey Kong apes. So I think it's just going to be like stacked fucking nobody characters.
It's supposed to be the classics. Yeah. Mario and Donkey Kong. So started Nintendo.
Okay.
You know, the arcade machine where Mario's trying to save the princess all the way back to...
kind of wish it harkened back to that more. In the stadium they're kind of in. It looks more Super Mario 3D Land than...
It does, but there's definitely, like, they show the barrels and the going up, but yeah.
That's true. Yeah. No, I can't wait. Seth Rogen, my probably my favorite actor, greatest voice actor of all time.
So that's...
Seth Rogen. Sethy Rogues.
Sethy Rogues. That's the Super Bowl weekend. Speaking of, Magic Mike 3 was the #1 movie.
Did that come out?
It came out for Super Bowl weekend.
Yawn.
Here's the thing. The smallest gross since not only last August, but on Super Bowl weekend in 23 years.
Wow.
Right behind that was Avatar at 2, Titanic reissue for the 20th anniversary at 3.
I saw that. Oh, my God.
Puss in Boots was at 5. So.
Hey, nice. Oh, so it's finally being kicked.
Well, they were all within like $1 million of each other, basically, 2 through 5.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
So it wasn't exciting. We get to crank up the box office excitement this week because we got Ant-Man And Paul Rudd's
We have
coming back,
Ant-Man. We have John Wick 4.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. Yeah, John Wick 4 is March, but it's early March, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like March 10th, right, or some shit. Yeah. So I can't wait for that. Probably, is Avatar gonna drop on streaming? You think?
I don't know. Cameron's,
This is what I'm asking. Do you think Cameron would allow that? And what studio is that?
Well, it's Fox, so it's Disney.
That's true.
It's 20th Century or whatever they call it now.
So it would go on Disney Plus.
Yep.
They wouldn't put it on Disney.
No, they'll put it on Disney Plus. That'll be a huge subscriber thing there.
That's true. Wow, actually.
That's mega.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that to be on Disney
Paramount
Plus.
has Top Gun, and now Disney's got.
There are some movies that I believe just shouldn't leave theaters, and that, unpretentiously, might be one of them.
Just like it always plays on the weekend.
Because you can't watch that movie on a TV screen and have the same viewing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a normal everyday Joe with a 50 whatever inch 40 inch whatever TV a home TV like a living room television, not like a home theater. It won't be the same as going to see that movie in fucking IMAX 3D where literally the fucking particles are of the ash or whatever are whizzing past.
Yeah, you need a home
to the
theater.
side and there's a fucking thing to you and how the fuck they got holograms or some shit. No, I'm just high as fuck. Crushwell. This is brought to you by our ad break. Quick ad break while he gets something pulled up.
I'm just looking at. Just a bunch of things that we got.
Yeah.
No, okay. So one of the trailers that they debuted, a new one was Indiana Jones.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Holy.
Right before, I think on Friday or Saturday, it came out that the budget is $300 million.
I cannot believe that. I can't believe that. How much do you know? How much the other ones cost? Because I don't.
Not that much.
Not that much.
No,
I doubt it. How much did the Crystal Skull?
That was probably close
cost?
to 2. I'm sure 150 to 2.
Not 300. What movie cost $300 million?
Yeah, it's like Avatar numbers.
Yeah. That's like Endgame or Avatar fucking money.
Best case scenario to break even. Best case scenario, the movie's gonna have to make over $600 million worldwide to break even.
Yeah. Do they think Indiana Jones is gonna make $1 billion? Because
that kind of budget sure
what they're
seems
fucking
like that's what
for.
they're thinking.
Yeah,
because this is the last one. This is the last hurrah for Harrison Ford, and
it's the last Indiana Jones
with Harrison Ford.
There's no way it's the last movie in that universe.
No
way.
He'll have another kid or cousin
or
a brother or
if Kevin Feige doesn't snipe short round for the MCU, which he's probably doing.
Bob Iger Counter said that they're going to lean even more heavily into the MCU, Star Wars, and Avatar stuff. To prop up all of Disney.
Okay. Now that James Gunn's out of the picture, they're going to fucking boost everything up on all fronts. Yeah. We're doing an Avatar and Star Wars crossover, ladies and gentlemen. And Nova's going to be in it. And
yeah, no, I think...
it's called This One's For You, Superbad.
It's just funny that the biggest box office battle right now is Avatar versus Titanic. And are we gonna do? I almost think Disney. I know there's a Bob's Burgers episode. Or what
Avatar is just
American Dad, where they do the Titanic ride.
Yeah,
they should have a Titanic ride at Disney, where the boat sinks. Is that disrespectful?
But they do the Rick and Morty one too.
That's another one they do.
The reenactment.
That's what I think they're. Yeah. They do both because they do the Noah thing for. That's what I was getting. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
He has the Noah experience on the boat.
Oh my god. Yeah, classic shows.
Yeah. I'm excited that we're finally getting close to it. They're turning
Avatar in the theater. I'm telling you, man. Fucking, if you miss Avatar in the theaters, you're gonna be missing out on a fucking spectacle. The movie might not be fucking great, but
$2.2 billion
for what
worldwide for Avatar 2?
Damn, $2 billion. That makes sense. That checks out.
Transformers trailer. We did
Fast
the
X?
review on the big one, the Fast X one. That movie, and I mean, let me put I'm a huge fan of the franchise cap on. I'm not. Spoilers and disclaimer. But let's pretend I am.
I like
there's a couple good ones in there.
Movies. The first couple are good.
And if you suspend your...
which I know everybody says, but they genuinely are.
But it's true.
Yeah.
The first one is, like you said, it's Point Break with cars.
Yeah.
How wrong is that? It's still over the top.
Point Break 2 with cars.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're over the top. And the quarter-mile racing scenes take 4 minutes to go 10 seconds.
It's stupid. Yeah.
So, that stuff's stupid. But it's
But it's better than
it's grounded in like a James Bond reality.
I think
right?
in the shot he's driving down the Hoover Dam.
Yes. I wanted to get into this. The movies went from...
I was at a house. I was hanging out with a friend And they were like, he doesn't survive that, right? And I go, no, he does in this one.
So for this one, he does.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the last one, he'll be driving up the shuttle as it's launching into space.
I need that. I thought they
because
did
here's
that.
the thing.
They did that in the last one.
They might have.
I know they did. They go to space.
I thought they were saving the space for the last movie.
I think they went to fucking space.
I don't know. I don't think yet. I think we're getting there.
I don't know.
And here's the problem. I've seen 1 through 7 or 8.
Yeah,
Paul Walker,
I've seen
the Paul
1
Walker
through
dies,
probably
I think.
4.
I decided to stop watching.
Oh, actually, I did watch up to the Paul Walker one.
Where he drives away.
That one was.
It's a good one.
That was kind of.
That should have been the last movie.
That's kind of sad.
It was perfect. They
It's
drive
beautiful.
in separate directions.
Well, he's like on the beach or whatever,
and then they go
right?
to the family and their family.
Yeah.
But now we got to squeeze like 8 more movies out. If I was a fan at this point, just have DreamWorks, or Pixar. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Or Illumination, since it's Universal, do it in CGI, because you're right. When the thing blows up and he's driving the Hoover Dam, and every bad guy from every movie minus The Rock, because Vin Diesel and him are not friends.
Fast 9, the latest installment of the Fast and Furious franchise, ups the ante over the top action sequence by going.
Okay, where do you go from space though? They can't be.
Fast and Furious 9 space car. Look at that.
Oh my God, is that real?
That's not
real. It looks like you made that.
That's not.
Did you make that thumb? Did you set this whole thing up as a joke?
Yeah, I secretly worked on Fast 9, and I told him to go.
Oh, this website link I meant. Yeah, you're like, oh, I found this article.
What the fuck is that? That's real, man.
So I think they did they do like a rocket car?
It's Ludacris and Tyrese in the space car in Fast 9. That's the title of the
How
article.
do you... So you're going to tell me Hoover Dam exploding is more over the top than space car?
This article is, would F9 space car really work? We asked an astronaut.
Why?
I would have told that.
Spoilers.
I'm leaving for space and never coming back.
Space car. I just wrap it up. It's a superhero franchise.
Image. That's up. That's in the on the screen.
It went
That's
from
fucking atrocious, bro. It's fucking a nightmare.
It went from Point Break with
that
cars.
looks like me and you. That looks like an SNL parody.
It's
I
bad.
think that was Keenan in the fucking astronaut suit.
But it did. It went from, like you said, Point Blank with cars to like James Bond with cars.
It's James Bond.
To superheroes.
And it's like,
but they're superheroes now.
Vin Diesel, if you just wanted to be James Bond, I'm sure they wouldn't have said no.
But they went past that.
Yeah.
5 ended that. We're into superhero territory now.
I know.
The line of the trailer was, "You made one mistake.
He's Riddick, Triple X.
You let me keep the car."
I heard that.
I'm like,
what does that mean? What does that mean?
and then he drives down the Hoover
What
Dam.
does that mean?
And why it's exploding.
Well, just a parachute would have done it. Why is the Hoover Dam exploding?
You made one mistake, super bad.
You let me keep the car?
The microphone?
The mic?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Because his car is like his
Is it the
spirit
same
animal. It's the
car
same
from
one
the
from the
first
first
one?
movie. It's his Dodge
No, it's not.
Challenger, and they let him
That
keep
car
his
is
car.
not the same fucking car, first of all.
How many times do you think he accidentally gets told you can't say I am Groot? That's the wrong franchise. You made one mistake.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
Vin!
No!
Fucking god damn it. Do you think he chose a car franchise because his name is Vin and you got to check the VIN number?
Can we talk about how he wants Robert Downey Jr. to play the all bad architect for it'll be 11 movies when it's all done, but he wants him to play, wait for it, Iron Man, but evil.
He's Racer X.
Because he describes Iron Man without saying Iron Man. I envision him as being like this AI tech
Playboy
super inventor,
billionaire,
Playboy billionaire.
philanthropist.
But he creates this AI and he wants AI drivers and get rid of regular drivers, and that's been his play the whole time. It's like, no,
No, it hasn't.
you can't retcon
It was
11
Point Break
movies.
with cars.
You can't.
And then in the third movie, you ran out of steam and did a spin-off with
A
nobody.
spin-off prequel.
Oh, I forgot.
That didn't tie back in until the end of the 5th or 6th when they blow up the car and kill the guy, only to bring him back in the 9th movie because, surprise, or this movie, he wasn't really dead.
No.
And Jason Statham, who killed him, yeah, he's in this new one now.
No, he's not.
He's in the trailer.
Oh my
They're like,
fucking
he
God.
he snipes someone, and they're like, and he's like, I'm back. You know?
No!
And Jason Statham, quick clip of him who's not bad anymore, and he's like, what can I do, Vin? You know, and then John Cena's like, I'm here for you, Dom. What do you need, Dom? And it's
His
like,
name's Vin Diesel. And he picked a car franchise?
yeah, he should just change his first name, be Dom Diesel.
Dom Diesel.
He'd be like, that's a dumb name, but like half of it's real.
Yeah, and he's wearing the mechanic jacket with because that's like his his
Can I Tyson?
Superman
That's gonna make you
outfit.
super sad. That's really funny. It's a big D for Diesel.
It says like Toretto or whatever, and you're like, He like has to remind everybody his character's name because everybody doesn't know it.
That broke the movie trailer and 24-hour record.
Fuck off. No, it didn't. Shut the fuck up. That movie is gonna fucking make so much money.
I can't. Okay. Popcorn flick wise, I get it. But Vin Diesel takes it as if he's doing The Godfather, and this is part 10 of The Godfather.
If he was jokingly funny about it, yeah. You let me keep the car.
Like, watching Ludacris.
What are you, Stallone?
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
Parts of the movies are great. Like Ludacris
and
interaction with all of them
in their space car
are
Fast
so
9.
but Ludacris and his I'm not a Tyrese fan either, but their interactions in those movies are hysterical.
Is a certain taste.
Then you got like Gal Gadot trying to be serious in the trailer, and you got Brie Larson in the thing still again. Like all these people, because they were like everyone that's been in every one of these movies.
Was Brie Larson in the movie before?
Pretty sure she was one of the people.
I thought she just joined this one.
I think
Jason Momoa's new to this one.
He's new
right?
to this one.
He's like the bad guy.
But the clip they show
one?
in the trailer is almost like she's been there. Like, remember, Dom, we got to do the thing with the stuff.
I can't wait for the last movie. I'll go to the theaters. I will go to the theater to see the last movie because I will get that car Avenger shot.
My problem. Okay.
And they go to car heaven.
Oh, and they do the camera spin while they're all outside their cars, and they go, bwah, 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 bwah.
There's aliens coming in. And it's Thanos.
Bum, 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 bum. Wait a minute.
Got a grail for his chin.
And it turns out that this is MCU Planet 838, right? And that's why it's Evil Iron Man, and he's.
I'd be okay with that. That would make me watch the other movies, that's for sure.
The biggest problem with these
if
movies...
they were like, it's a Star Wars prequel.
Every movie's the same, though. Big bad guy comes to break up the family and end it, only to turn good at the end.
But where's your big bad CGI fight at the end if you're not James Bond, Mission Impossible, or Avengers, or DC with superpowers?
They have to go Voltron. All the cars are going to link up and make a car robot.
No, you did it. No. There will be mech suits.
It almost has to.
While the trailer was on, I go, when do the big transforming robots come in?
I mean, it's Universal. Why don't you just throw the dinosaurs in?
This is what I'm saying. Imagine how good the Transformers movies would have been if you take Fast and the Furious story.
Vin Diesel shows up to save Sam Witwicky.
Yeah.
Because they let him keep his car.
They let me keep the car, man.
And it turns out it's a Transformer car, and it's Bumblebee's cool brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got nothing.
But imagine the Transformers movies would have been better, and then Fast and the Furious would have been better because they just had fucking dumbass transforming cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the problem with that? Just
you do Fast X Jurassic Park X Transformers, and you make it. That's what they want.
Oh my god!
You watch the trailer of that movie, and it's literally just like they went to Michael Bay. They made him do cocaine for 7 hours, and they said,
"What made him?"
Right. Wow! I think that's it. I think that's another Cinemagasm in the books. Made him.
It's only 7.